Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Sheldon and this is Behind the Enthusiast. Today we are going to be taking a look at the 2024 updated Road Glide. And well, when I say updated, this is brand new. And quite frankly, this is my favorite touring bike in terms of styling, even with all the updates on it. Now, keep in mind, this thing is now packing a 117 standard. 107 and 114 motor options are completely gone. We no longer have a base model and a special and an ST model. So $31,999 for this model this year. Now, keeping in mind, comparing it to the previous year, 2023, a 107 would have cost you guys $27,499. A special with a 114, $34,299. And the ST with a 117, a whopping $37,799. And again, if you add all these up, the average was $33,199, which is still more than what they are now charging. So even the average was above what you're paying this year. And when you compare it to an ST model, you're basically saving about $6,000. And with the base model, obviously, you're going to get different rims. You're not going to get the bronze treatment. And actually, you're getting a bonus because you're getting a full 2-up seat as opposed to a solo seat. So technically, this is a huge upgrade. So anyone who has an older model, to be completely honest with you guys, this is a really good time to trade your bike in. Honestly, it is. And if I was in your shoes and I bought, let's say, a 107, or actually, if I had an ST right now and I hadn't put a whole lot of money into it, I'd probably be upgrading because the price of the bike was obviously more valuable. Maybe I'd get a little bit more for my trade-in on the brand new one, and then I would just add a few things to the new bike to spruce it up and customize it. But maybe we should save that sort of thing for my next video. So just keep that in mind. So obviously, when it comes to the 2024 Road Glide 117, we have chrome trim offering. We have the chrome badge with the orange accents on it, and it is a throwback to an older logo. So basically, we're doing a retro logo here. One of my favorites, by the way. And to start things off, we got Billiard Gray. Billiard Gray is looking really, really good on pretty much everything right now. I know some people are disappointed that you have to pay extra to get the next color, Vivid Black, an additional $750. But considering the price has gone down when compared to last year, I don't think any of us should be really complaining. Now, White Onyx Pearl is an additional $1,100. This paint is really growing on me. Not a huge fan of white. A lot of people complain that white generally confuses people and they think that you're a police officer. Well, this color is really, really sharp and I cannot wait to see it in the dealership. Because of that pearl, I have really high hopes for this one. Whiskey Fire, an additional $1,100. And Whiskey Fire is fire. Let's be honest. This one is really, really nice. We also have my favorite color for the year, Blue Burst, an additional $1,100. Blue Burst looks really, really good on the Road Glide in chrome trim. I mean, I'm not personally a chrome guy, but if I were going to be buying a chrome bike, definitely Blue Burst is top of the list. Now, we also have Alpine Green, an additional $1,100, and that rounds out the chrome trim paint options, and I'm pretty happy with what we have to choose from. Now, switching over to the black trim, obviously you guys are going to be paying extra for that, additional $1,700. Everything is all blacked out, including that tank badge. And just a side note here, Street Glide and Road Glide, exactly the same price. So keep that in mind when you guys are deciding which one to choose. You don't really have to worry about the price of either one. Now, Billiard gray doesn't cost you any extra money. However, oh, it looks so good. Why would you even bother spending any additional money? Well, I can see why. As soon as we take a look at Vivid Black for an additional $750, this thing looks so good. Honestly, guys, the gears are turning. I would love to help you guys build a bike. And well, I think it's probably time that I made one of those videos where I show you guys what I would do to a bike. So if you guys are listening at this point and you guys want to see me do a custom bike build, in the comment section right now, in all capitals, if you must, write custom build. Do it right now. White Onyx Pearl is going to cost an additional $1,100. And this one, ooh, this one's looking really, really sharp. I love the contrast with the white pearl and then the black trim. This one is looking really, really nice. And it's just a little bit brighter than some of the older colors that came on the ST model. And we kind of had that cream color, I think it was. I don't remember the name, but White Onyx Pearl is looking really, really nice. Now, Whiskey Fire, an additional $1,100. Totally worth it. This color is on fire, quite literally. This is such a good color. I will be very surprised if we don't get quite a few of these in at the dealership, because this one is looking really, really sharp. Now, my favorite color this year, Blue Burst. I love it. An additional $1,100. However, just like on the Street Glide, black and blue don't quite go together. I love my blue, and I love a blacked out bike. Put them together, I just can't do it. Blue looks better on chrome, to be completely honest. This particular color anyway. And the black, yeah, I'd have to do some other colors. So for this color combination, I personally am going to pass. However, would you guys pass on this one? Let me know down below. Now, again, we have a difference in color options with the black trim. We have Atlas Silver Metallic for an additional $1,100. And this one, again, it's just billiard gray, except brighter and shinier, I suppose you could say. Looks really nice. Now, the other one, last but not least, rounding up these color options, is Sharkskin Blue. And, well, if it's anything like my phone, it's gonna be pretty nice. An additional $1,100, and on the black trim, this thing looks so good. This might actually be in my top 3. Yeah, might actually be in my top 3 right now. But maybe I'll have to make another video about my paint selections and trim options and everything, because there is so much information to go over that I might actually forget something. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is just the colors. This is just the MSRP, me comparing the prices, letting you guys know how much you guys are actually saving compared to last year and what your options are. However, you're sitting on a brand new bike. Basically, some of the features, or, well, all of the body features anyway, from the CVO Road Glide have been switched over. So we have a lot of updates. We have that fairing updated, the lighting, the fuel tank, the saddlebags, the wheels are not the same as the CVO, but they are different. We've got some changes with the engine. We have a weight reduction on the bike overall. We have a new cooling system, new cylinder head design, intake design, the rear suspension, the front suspension, improved aerodynamics, adjustable center vent, new radiator fan apparently. The shape of the seat is also different. We have adjustable brake lever. We have that huge 12.3-inch TFT display running the Skyline operating system. And this thing just looks absolutely amazing. It's like a big tablet on the bike. And I think a lot of people are going to like this. And of course, you have those ride modes, right? Someone who had a Pan America or a Sports Touareg thinking, ha, I have ride modes. You don't. Well, guess what? Now you guys do as well. We also have some standard options on the bike, those rider enhancements in regards to safety. We got all those bells and whistles on the bike, and of course, LED lighting all around. So, a lot of details. I think I am out of breath right now, struggling to finish this off. There's just one last thing I want to share with you guys, and that is the comparison with the removal of the 107 and 114 options. We're only going to have a 117. You would think that it's just a straight up trade. However, here's the difference between those options. 2023 107 jumping up to the new 117 in 2024. There is an additional 9% in displacement, 22% in horsepower, and 19% in torque. That's to be expected. A 107 to a 117, completely different. Those numbers make sense to me. However, 2023 114, which would have come in the special, it's only 3% increase in displacement, but still a pretty good number overall when it comes to the horsepower at 11%. So anything 10% or more is really, really good. Only 7% torque, but I think we're still doing pretty good overall. Now, here's the kicker for you guys. Comparing the old 117, because again, there is a new engine design, we got those new cylinder heads and the intake, new cooling system, all those things combined, you guys are actually squeezing out just a little bit more. So we got a 117, and that's 1923 cc's. The displacement does not change. However, due to all of those added changes, we've squeezed out an additional 3% in horsepower and 4% in torque, which I'm not going to complain. I mean, the price dropped anyway. So someone who has an ST117 and paid $38,000, now you guys get a brand new 117 with even more horsepower and torque for $32,000. I mean, I think it's a no-brainer that this year is the year to buy. Now, 10.3 to 1 compression ratio. The torque number is 130 foot-pounds at 3250 RPM. The horsepower is 105 at 4600 RPM. And in regards to that weight reduction, this is the dry weight. Keep in mind, this isn't with gas in the bike or anything else. You guys have shaved off 16 pounds on the Road Glide compared to the previous year. Now, may not be as much as the Street Glide, which was 18, but 2 pounds difference, whatever. 16 pounds. That is a pretty good weight savings. Now, this is contributed by the redesign, right? Lighter materials, that sort of thing. So we're going in the right direction. Now, obviously, this is a lot of information. Maybe I didn't expand on everything for you guys, but if there's something that I missed, like, let's say, well, actually, there is. The Road Glide has a new handlebar. Now, this is supposedly wider, has a flatter bend, and 27 degrees of adjustability. That is the one main difference between the Street Glide and the Road Glide. So Road Glide basically got a new handlebar. I'm not complaining about that. I haven't even sat on one, to be honest. So maybe when they start rolling into the dealership, I'll make another video for you guys and let you know what I think of the new model. So any comments, any questions, anything at all, you guys know how much I like engaging with you guys in the comments. I try to respond as quickly as possible. And if I don't, you'll probably ask me a tricky question. So hopefully you guys liked this video. And if you did, smash that like button so I know that it's working. Comments and questions down below. You know what to do. And last but not least, be sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss out on future videos on the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.